Hey, how you guys doing today? Eric coming at you guys with another video, surprisingly enough. Starting out this new year strong. I want to say Happy New Year to everybody, and I hope you guys are having a blessed day if you're watching it on the day of this video's release, and a blessed year. I want everybody to kind of take this year, especially if you are a Christian and you believe in the faith, to take this time to get closer to our Lord Jesus Christ and to get closer to just strengthening your faith. That's a personal goal that I have. But on top of that, I do want to spend more time bringing you guys content. I know every time I check in, I make a video every single year, but at least one or two videos, that is. And I say I want to make videos more, but I do see that I still get feedback on some of my older original videos, so I appreciate that a lot. So this is not something, I always kind of consider this to just be something I do every now and then. And the only reason I haven't really done videos is just lack of motivation, but I have still been buying products, as you guys see, being the test dummy for them. But thankfully today somebody noticed that Cloudster pillow, which is what I'm reviewing. Me personally, after I bought one of these and did a short review on the website and saw that I did YouTube and actually offered to send me out a couple of pillows. So I just wanted to throw that disclaimer out there before I got forward with the video. So I guess there is a little bit of bias there since I was an early adopter. As you can see here, this is one of the original pillows with the smaller Velcro patch. We'll go over that, but now of course they ship with the bigger one. So we'll go over, comparing the original pillows to where they're at now, and get into all of that. But initially, what I wanted to go over with you guys is when you place an order with Cloudster, what do you get? When you place the order, this is what you're going to get. One Cloudster pillow with, and I took it off, one Cloudster pillow with a Velcro patch already sewed on the back, and then you get one pad here with the adhesive for a holster, and then you're going to get an additional Velcro patch here to put on another holster, which is nice. You're going to get an extra bag of foam or filling, and then you also get a Cloudster sticker, which is nice. I didn't get this when I was an early adopter, but it's cool that they got them now. If you want to ask, like, oh, well, why do you get this stuffing? One thing that's nice is that these are customizable from the box, and I mean that in all of these have a Velcro enclosure at the top, as you can see, that's sewn in there, and you can take out padding or add more. You see I'm getting it everywhere now. My preferred style of carry, I'll go into this more later in the video. I take out about half, and as you can see here, this is a sandwich bag filled up of just the foam that this originally came with. I took out about half of it, and now it's kind of at a good state for me to carry like this. Next, we'll go into what these products are made of and what these pillows are made of. All right, I just wanted to go over what these were made of real quick. I did reach out to the creator of Cloudster directly and asked him what materials were used. So this one right here is a white bamboo viscose, soft and silky texture, which is a cross between cotton and silk. It's breathable, lightweight, and great for temperature regulation. At the end, I will go over pros and cons of each of these materials, but for now, I just wanted to go over that. The dark is a twill fabric, poly cotton blend, excellent durability, wrinkle resistance, and good breathability due to its cotton. Best I could describe this is like just your standard black t-shirt material. And then the camo here is 100% cotton, brushed flannel, soft, breathable, and ease of care and durability. So best way I could describe this, even though it is a flannel material, so flannel is a good way to describe it, but it feels almost like one of those just soft, plush blankets. Sorry, just fling that thing off the the camera there. But it feels almost like a blanket. So I've been running this one a lot for the cold weather. Again, I'll go over pros and cons, but I like this a lot for when it's hot outside. It really absorbs sweat pretty well. And then the dark, I don't have too much time on it. I kind of gravitated towards these two, but I'm going to still give this some more time. But very nice, smooth, and easy to carry. Next, we'll go into how to install these. All right, so in all of your orders, I forgot to mention this, you are going to get this care in how to install instructions here. I'll just leave this up in case you want to read it. I'll just I already have these already pre-installed, but pretty much what this is stating, you're going to get an alcohol swab too. I've already used those, but you're going to get an alcohol swab to clean off the back of your holster. You're going to wipe that down, and then you're going to get this strip of Velcro, as I alluded to at the start, that if you tear this off, I'm not going to tear it off all the way, but these are just sticky backed Velcro, so if you need some more, he sells them, or you can buy them during your order. You can get some more of these if you have, say you had all four of these holsters, and you only wanted to get one pillow, which makes sense to do, honestly, because you're not going to carry 2 holsters at once. So ideally, originally I only just had this one, but like I said, to give me each of these new materials, so I said why not. And now I can, just stage one of these on each holster, so I don't even have to worry about ripping it off and putting it on, whatever holster for the day. But you get this, stick this on the back of a holster after you clean it with the alcohol swab. Once you do that, let it sit for a certain time period. You can even heat it up 30 seconds with a heat gun or blow dryer or something like that. Not too much heat. Then once the adhesive is on there, you just take your pillow, boom, put it here like this. Originally, like as I said at the start, this one looks kind of funny because it has all of the stuffing in there. But what I usually like to do, as I told you guys, I take out about half of the stuffing here. All you need to do for that is open up the top, and this is pretty durable. See, I'm even having a hard time doing it. It's pretty durable. These 2 Velcro enclosures are sewed in, so all you have to do, you can take some out if you need to. I won't take out too much since I already did. Take some out. You can put some more in. Like I said, I'll even leave this in the bag, and we'll see if we can even get this all in there. Boom. Get this in there. Leave it in there like that, and now you can kind of customize your fit. Take it. Back of this. Boom. Simple enough. Real quick, I forgot to add this in there, but as you can see on the care instructions there, I haven't done this yet. I haven't carried these for a super long time apart from the original standard size here. But to wash these, you don't have to throw them in the washing machine or anything. You just hand wash it. I would assume you just take out all the inner stuffing there. Get whatever your detergent or probably even just regular hand soap, wash it out, let it air dry. For this segment, I just wanted to go over how these actually worked with your holster. Now I'm going to go straight into the on body, but I just wanted to show you real quick. So say for example, you have your T-Rex Arms Sidecar 2.0 here. The benefit to running these is take this. Now if you want to set it up this high, you can. I don't really see the benefit too much in doing that for me personally because I still have the light here at the bottom that I need to cover. So what I'll do is I'll run it about maybe 25% of the way down. And that way it covers up the bottom of the X300 as you can see here in the overhang. And this is really going to help as a frontal view there. This is really going to help this part from not digging into you when you're getting out of the car, taking a knee bend and down, whatever the case may be. And I think that's the most uncomfortable part to carrying a holster just in general. Now, one of these smaller holsters, I've been liking these a lot. I just started trying without the sidecar. Usually I carry with that. This is a lot less surface area. But what's nice about this is you can still run it same way, 25% of the way down. And you see that takes up a lot of the overhang. Even from the front, you can see here that it almost covers it too much, which is not a bad thing. Just take out some of the stuffing and super comfortable. Now it kind of almost eliminates any hot spot that you would have. And if you're somebody who doesn't really like the idea of having a bigger pillow like the deluxe size, you could still go with the standard size if you don't have a sidecar, and boom, that covers up the area. Good enough, actually pretty good. You don't have as much overhang, as much spill, and it's still covering up the back of the holster. This is a Certum Luxe 2, so this is for Glock with a GLR7 on it, and this works fine. You don't really have to get the biggest size, but for a sidecar, I just wanted to show you guys, or even a bigger X300 Mod Light PL350 holster, the Deluxe is the way to go. Okay, so currently on body I have that T-Rex Arms Sidecar 2.0 on with the Dark Size Pillow wedge filled up with the maximum amount of fluff. Now, just wanted to show you real quick how it looked. For me personally, I would definitely recommend taking out about half of the material because as you can kind of see here, I'll give you a side view. It really pushes out the holster a lot. Now, that may be comfortable for you. Maybe for your body size or frame, you like having all the plush in there, and it doesn't really hurt comfort-wise. It just makes that pillow so much wider, and definitely with this T-Rex Arms holster, it already doesn't really conceal the best on me. That's not to say it's a bad holster, but it definitely makes the holster kind of can out forward a lot, which is the purpose of a wedge. As you can see here, the grip is relatively tucked in there pretty well. When I put my shirt over, if I stand up straight, I got my shirt ironed and everything, it's not too bad. The concealment's not bad, but if you really look, you can see my optic. You can see the gun, and if I'm walking like this, or say I just ate or something, I got my stomach pushed out a little bit, you can definitely see that that's printing a good bit. So next I'm going to show you just how it looks. I'll throw the camo one on here with half of the fluff in there and see if that helps at all concealment wise. So just to show you here, holster out, I have the camo pillow on and I have it down about halfway almost. Sorry. This part, I'll probably speed this part up in the editing process so you guys aren't sitting here wasting all your time watching me put the holster on. Now, and this is American operator gear belt, similar to the Hunter Constantine, but it has more of the harder surface area in the front. So definitely you can see a change already. With this here, where I have it oriented, it still covers up the bottom of the holster how I'd like. Now, if you look close enough, the bottom of the X300 is still here, so if I lean forward, it still will poke into me, but it's not as bad just carrying it throughout the day, and if I got to take a knee or something like that, it doesn't impede my function there. And it doesn't give you as much bulk out to the front. So, again, this holster doesn't conceal the best on me, but I could just walk around like this and be fine. Prolonged use or anything like that, nobody would see. Now, say I just ate or something, now I'm exaggerating, pushing my stomach out, you can definitely see it there. But this definitely aids in concealment, and the biggest feature is comfort. Now I'll show you with some of the other holsters. Okay, this is just to show you the standard size, and this was what I was originally running before I got the deluxe size holsters. But Tier 1 Concealed Access Elite, this is a Shadow Systems MR920L, and then I'll run, of course, the sidecar with the discrete carry concept clips. This one, again, the newer models don't come with this smaller area Velcro, but this one does have it. But it did work. I have about half of the fluff in there, and even with my belt tightened, this is one thing I like about this kind of more minimal setup. I don't have to undo my belt just to put this on. With the T-Rex arms, I have to undo the belt, especially with maximum fluff, because it's just so much I'm trying to put into my waistline, to the point sometimes where it would, you know, the pillow would come off of the Velcro because it's a lot to put in there. It's pretty much all I'm trying to say. Give this a side look. Now this holster definitely conceals a lot better on my body. You can kind of see the hot spot here a little bit of the X300. But again, unless I really exaggerate leaning forward, it's not too bad. And concealment wise, this is just my regular size medium shirt. This is pretty much gone. Now, if I put a bag on or something like that, you're going to see it a little bit. Say I'll simulate just eating. I got my stomach pushed out to my maximum capacity. You're going to see it there. But this does a good job of, along with the wing attachment that's on here, pushing that holster, canning it more into your body. The wedge is there for comfort, but it works as your standard wedge would. And it doesn't give me too much. This is maybe 1.25 inches offset from my body, but it really makes it a lot more comfortable. You see I do a squat here, boom, boom. Good to go. Now I'll show you this with one of the bigger deluxe size pillows. We'll go camo pillow. Actually, quick decision making on the fly. I'll show you how it looks maximum stuff, since the standard size had half of the fluff in there. Now, I can still, it is a lot more difficult to get this on. Boom. Okay, I can still do it without undoing the belt, but as you can see here, it is, you can already tell the difference that this is pushed out a lot more, even just from the front of traditionally where your belt buckle will be. Now, I think it's about 1.5 inches, the same as the Sidecar 2.0 was for T-Rex. Put this over, I can still kind of conceal it, but if you look close enough, you can see the outline of my belt, which is not odd per se, but you can see that it's rounded out for some reason. Most people aren't looking at you carrying a gun, but this is just, I try to conceal it as much as I can wherever I go. And it's a lot of pressure here on the back of the belt. Now this is a stretch fit belt on the back, and then it has the stiffer material up front, but it's like stretching it out to its max capacity. So maybe I could loosen this all the way to this last loop here. And sure, that works, and the gun's not just flopping around, but for me, I definitely recommend at least try to take out some of the fluff in there to find that good comfort level. Next, we'll show you with one of these holsters, and then we'll go on to the pros and cons. Ceratum Soul X300 Camo Pillow, medium amount of fluff. Throw this on there. A lot of people have a hard time with these discrete carry concepts clips throwing them on, but I've been doing it for such a long time that it's not too bad for me. Got everything set up there. Sorry, I still got my belt onto the biggest setting there. Okay, so not too bad. I'm still kind of customizing how I like to fit on this Certum sole with the cannibal adjustment attachment, but you see everything's here. This one has a lot lower of a profile than the Tier 1 sidecar, for example. It's a standalone holster. I am ordering one of the cannibal mag attachments still, so that's still coming in the mail. But for now, for this, boom. Even with the X300 having a little bit longer length, this conceals very well. If anybody, you guys had doubts about the Tenacore holsters, I would say just go ahead with it. A lot sleeker and easier to carry, even if you have a longer setup like this. I'll go in, squat, not too bad. Now, as you can see here with this one, this is about where the X300 is touching. Now, if I lean forward, it's actually not too bad having the pillow on there. Since I don't have that much extra surface area, even when I lean forward, the pillow absorbs a lot of the potential hot spot you get from that. The only thing I'm really feeling with having this extra pillow there in the bulk, I can feel the bottom of the holster kind of fanning out like this. So depending on what pants you have, say if I had a lot of stuff in my pockets, maybe my pockets were a little bit tighter, you can kind of make up the outline of this. I guess that's the only downside. But as it stands, this one's actually pretty good, honestly. Pretty good. No bad things to say. Next, I'll show you just real quick how it looks with a bigger pillow on, or the pillow filled up with maximum fluff. Maximum fluff. Got that one on there quick. But this is just to show you. Side view. Shirt down. Not bad, still concealable. Push my stomach out. You could still make it out, but this holster does a pretty good job. Again, not as comfortable, and it feels almost pretty stiff. Once you have all of the fluff in there, it's hard to explain, but it makes the pillow itself feel pretty stiff. So it kind of almost feels like a foam wedge. Not uncomfortable for daily wear, but again, I definitely recommend taking some out. Now we'll go over to the TLR 7A holster. Last thing I'll show you, Deluxe Bamboo Pillow, since I didn't really give this one as much love in this segment, with maximum fluff in there. Boom. Not uncomfortable, but again, it takes away the hot spot of where the holster would be digging into you, but almost adds a new hot spot because you got your belt tighter. Again, maybe I'll simulate making the belt a little bit looser. I don't like doing that for me personally. I still like to have the belt decently tight and then have this pillow here as an extra added layer. Sorry guys, I'm not gonna take it out so you guys can laugh. I'm fine if you guys laugh, but goodness. An extra layer of comfort. Now with this, I don't know, it's not bad actually. Put my shirt over it, heavy look from both sides, boom, boom. I can take my knee fine, lean over, boom, fine. So it's good to go. I simulate having my stomach filled, conceals well. I don't have anything bad to say about this. I would still just, for me personally, take the fluff out, at least some of it. Good to go. Now we'll go into the final segment. Okay, final one, Certum Luxe 2. This is with the standard size pillow with half of the fluff in there. Hopefully this helps. I know this may be a little bit tedious for you guys to watch, but I know not too many people actually show how it looks on body. They just kind of go over the product. But this is good. Like I said, if you guys didn't want to go with the bigger pillow, as you can see here on at least my body type, this conceals pretty well and it feels comfortable. With this, you don't get as much of the hot spot there that you would with the X300 since it's cut off a little bit lower. So this has honestly been my go-to. Even for wintertime, I tend to carry the bigger lights, but I've been carrying this, and honestly, for having a bigger gun, this is Glock 19 size, I can carry this all day and not really don't really feel it. Bend over, take a knee. This doesn't really impede anything. So if you guys already carry this setup here, I would definitely throw a pillow on there. Doesn't add, this is maybe even just an inch, honestly, offset. So this really doesn't take up any extra added bulk. I'll simulate having a full stomach there. It does push it out, but not too bad. Not too bad. Honestly, I really like this a lot. All right, final thoughts. We'll start off with the pros and cons. Only cons I had were originally the pillows only came with this small Velcro area, and at the time I bought this was the biggest size. Now, as you can see here, didn't really take up as much space as I would have liked on a bigger holster like this. As you saw for the TLR7 though, it works fine for that holster, so I'm not going to say don't buy the standard size at all. If you have a smaller holster or you don't run a light, definitely get this, because I mean, it doesn't hurt to have the biggest size, but this is a little bit sleeker and not as much, not as noticeable if you really have it filled up all the way. If that's how you run it, you're going to be canning your holster out more. So certain, if you wear more form-fitting, tighter clothes, you may want something a little bit sleeker for your setup. And I guess the only other downside was, as I kind of talked about in the holster section, sometimes when I would try to put this on, having my belt cinched down and pants zipped up all the way, the pillow would come off or just be wouldn't be strong enough to keep it on there. So I'd have to unbuckle my pants and do all of that just to get this on. So having the wider Velcro area definitely helps a lot. And I am pretty sure it's on all sizes now. So if you buy the standard, it's going to come with that as well. Pros, I would say, I mean, aids in comfort, especially for this one. It works really well if you're in a hot environment. So I'd recommend this if you live in like Florida area like that, hot and humid. Absorbs sweat pretty well, doesn't stink or anything like that. I was running this one in the summertime up until now. No discoloration. If I need to clean it, I can just hand wash it and then change the internals out if you sweat that bad. But good to go. So this one I recommend, hot weather and overall all around use. This one is just very soft, and I've been running this in the winter time now, and helps keep, when you first initially put that holster on, helps with heat regulation and everything. And it's just very comfortable. It's soft, doesn't irritate my skin. If you are allergic to certain materials, that's something to keep in mind. So just go back or keep in note the materials that these are made out of, and if something does work with you, then go with that. Dark here, very sleek. T-shirt material, soft, doesn't irritate your skin. So really nothing bad to say about any of these. I do enjoy this product a lot. As you can see here, it even aids in concealment and comfort. So this is better. These are all better than just your standard foam wedges any time of the week. Nothing bad to say. I'm glad that I got to review these products and bring them to you guys. If there's any questions or any other point of views you guys want to see, I'll start uploading some more shorts that goes over content like this. So any questions you may have, let me know. But this is a product I would definitely recommend. I look forward to seeing what they make in the future. And, for 20, 30 bucks, you can't go wrong with it. And he does discount codes all the time. I know when I initially bought mine, he had like a 10 or 15% off code. And anytime you do buy a holster, he'll give you kind of a comeback bonus. So if you come back and buy another holster, he'll give you a discount on your next time. So I would recommend supporting this local business. It gets shipped out to you quick. I know when I placed my order, I had it within I think that week. I placed the order. He got it to me. I got a confirmation. They build all of these by hand. So I would definitely recommend. I look forward to seeing what they make in the future. You guys have a blessed day. Keep God in the center of your lives. Get closer with the faith. If you guys have any prayer requests or anything, let me know down below. I want to start adding my faith into these videos as well. And I look forward to bringing some more content to you guys this year. All right, you guys have a blessed day and a blessed week.